My name is Dave Horesh. I am a graduate of the University of Buffalo class of 2007. I have a bachelor's of arts in psychology. And my study abroad experience was at the University of Leicester in Leicester, UK, in the years 2006 and 2007. I spent my entire junior year there. I have two businesses, actually. So I am a partner at a branding and strategy agency called Block Club. I'm actually wearing the company shirt today, which is a organization that develops and strengthens brands for forward-thinking companies and organizations. And I also have a second company that's much more consumer-facing called Oxford Pennant that I started in 2014 with my best friend, Brett Michael. And we are a designer and manufacturer of wool felt pennants, flags, and banners that manufactures for some of the world's most exciting brands. We do work for Nike, Adidas, J.Crew, do banners for The Rock. We also have a retail store in downtown Buffalo, and I have a staff of 30 people. I wanted college to be a formative experience in my life, and I wanted to utilize my time, the 4 years that I was at UB, as an opportunity to figure myself out and figure out who I was and what value I could add to the world. I don't think I graduated high school with any clear sense of having any innate ability to do a thing. I didn't have a lot of specific interests that could directly correlate with a career. And so I was a person who went to college thinking that I was going to discover, by the time that I left at 22, that I would be really different from the person that I was at 18. And I was very right about that. And I think one of the things that I really wanted out of my study abroad experience was to understand what it was like to actually be in a place, and not just to live out of a bag and sort of be in a place, unpack, do a thing, pack back up, go back home, go on with my life. I wanted to know what it was like to be completely independent. And I think when you go to college, you feel that you're independent. Like, you move into your dorm, your parents leave, and you're like, I'm independent. Look at me, I'm an adult. There is no degree of independence that will challenge you more and be more rewarding than a study abroad experience. You're putting yourself into a situation that you probably have never been in your life. You are trying to figure out where to shop, how to get around on the bus. You have to make new friends. You have to figure out a different academic system. And that might sound intimidating, but ultimately, I think life is a series of challenges, and you learn a lot about yourself by challenging yourself and growing. And I think you feel a level of confidence and self-assuredness that at the time you probably don't recognize is going to become an essential part of your life. And for me, it definitely gave me the confidence to know that I was capable of doing more than I thought I was. And, and now that I look back on that experience being 15 years ago, I do wonder if maybe the reason that I started my own business or took a shot at entrepreneurship was just having the confidence in myself to know that I could always trust myself in case things didn't work out. When I think about my career too, I think about how I feel like I have a much more, this is a cliche to say, but I have a global perspective when I think about my business. I think especially in a city like Buffalo, I think it's very easy to feel like Buffalo is the entire world. And I think it's easy to forget the interconnectedness of everything else in the world. And I think I often think about how, when we're thinking about business development opportunities, where our clients might come from, I often think about the entire country, and ultimately whether or not we'd have an international presence with an offering that we put together. And ultimately those types of skills, well, when you're 20 years old, you might not think that that's anything important, but it becomes more and more difficult to connect with others as you grow older, because you build a family, you have a business, you're trying to get 8 hours of sleep, you're trying to get an hour of exercise every day or whatever. And those feelings stick with you in a way that's very difficult to quantify when you're in college. And so I strongly encourage anybody that has even an inkling of an interest in studying abroad to consider doing it, and to try to put the pieces in place to be able to make it happen, because you only have one life. And once you become a working adult, unless you make some pretty dramatic changes, you will not have these types of opportunities ever again. Just do it. You will never regret it.